Hi everyone, we are Team 6. My name is Harshvardhan and I'm joined by my teammates Kritik, Vaibhav, Hemant, and Nirupa. For this project, we have stepped into the role of supply chain consultants for one of the world's leading global retailers, IKEA. The retail industry is massive, competitive, and evolving faster than ever. It's led by global giants like Amazon, Walmart, Target, Zara, Alibaba, and others, each facing unique challenges but all responding to the same powerful market forces. As the industry grows and shifts, supply chains are being pushed to adapt, not just to support demand, but to deliver speed, personalization, and resilience. The retail market is on a strong growth path, expected to reach $40.4 trillion by 2034. Meanwhile, e-commerce is surging and is projected to hit $6.9 trillion by 2025, making up over 21% of all the retail sales. This growth is reshaping how people shop, from what they expect in speed and service to how companies manage inventory, delivery, and customer experience at every touchpoint. But with growth comes pressure. The retail industry is dealing with key challenges, some visible and many hidden under the surface: changing consumer spending habits, ongoing inventory mismatches, worsening labor shortages, and overall economic instability. These issues disrupt delivery times, increase costs, and strain logistics systems. At the same time, five major trends are transforming how retailers operate. First, value goes beyond price. Consumers now care more about speed, sustainability, and convenience, not just about the discounts. Second, supply chain localization is gaining momentum. Retailers are moving sourcing closer to home to avoid delays and reduce global risk. Third, retailers are becoming media and data powerhouses. Retailers are using customer insights and digital platforms to boost engagement and revenue. Fourth, Gen AI is advancing customer service, enabling personalized real time support that was once limited to luxury experiences. And fifth, the retail store is splitting in two. Some are becoming immersive experience hubs, others streamlined transactional nodes. These trends are redefining what it means to build a modern and a future ready supply chain.
Let's take a step back and imagine you're running a global retail operation like Target. Everything seems to be moving fine until suddenly a port closes, fuel price shoot up, or key supply shuts down. What do you do then? This is today's supply chain reality. Businesses are navigating global disruption from unpredictable shipping to labor shortages. It's no longer just about getting products from point A to point B. It's about doing it faster, cheaper, and smarter. Even optimized systems are struggling with rising freight cost and inventory gaps. Companies have to rethink how they operate, and that brings us to some real world solutions. For example, take Walmart. For example, Walmart, in which during pandemic, the shipping lanes disrupted, as well as the ports. This they didn't stop the Walmart. They took control and they chartered private cargo ships and digitalized delivery tracking. This helped them maintain product availability even during the peak demands. The lesson learned here was having control over your shipping channels builds a stronger and more resilient supply chain. Now, moving and shifting to Target. They faced problems with slow deliveries and inventory gaps. To solve this, they turned their stores into fulfillment hubs and also use services like Ship, which help them deliver faster. This helped for a better order handling, quicker last mile delivery, and happier customers. The key takeaway is local fulfillment helps cut cost, time, and improve services, and ultimately improve customer satisfaction. So, whether it's controlling ocean flights or speeding up the last mile delivery, one thing is clear: adaptability is the future of supply chain.
Now, talking about IKEA, a company that everyone has heard of. To understand where IKEA is today, it helps to take a look at where it came from. IKEA was found in 1943 in Sweden by Iguin Camphor. From the 1960s through the 2000s, the company expanded into more than 60 markets. Much of this growth was made possible through the flat pack innovation, products that could be packed compactly and shipped more efficiently. In the 2010s, IKEA began focusing heavily on sustainability. The company stepped into a leadership role by making green investments and setting new standards in the retail space. Now, in the present day, IKEA is focused on omni-channel retail. e-commerce, and digitalizing its supply chain, adapting to how people shop and how the world moves. So, where is IKEA now? It operates in over 60 markets worldwide using an omni-channel strategy. That means a seamless experience, whether customers shop online, in-store, or both. IKEA has a global workforce of approximately 230,000 people, and it generates 44.6 billion euros in annual revenue. Still, there are challenges. The company deals with import reliance, delivery inefficiencies, and workforce related issues. At the same time, growth is being driven by urban stores, omni-channel fulfillments, and a strong push towards sustainability. It's also important to note IKEA's competitive landscape. The company is up against major players like Walmart, Target, Amazon, making it critical to stay agile and innovative. That's the current picture of IKEA and the context of our proposal moving forward.
Let's start by looking at the current challenges facing IKEA's supply chain and the strategic goals that could help overcome them. Firstly, as we can see, there is a 96% dependency on imports, which increases exposure to tariff risks and global disruptions. A key strategic move here can be to increase local sourcing by 40%, which can reduce lead times and improve resilience. Next, the average last mile delivery time is around 4 days, which impacts customer satisfaction. The goal is to convert stores into hybrid fulfillment centers, enabling faster and more flexible deliveries. Third, less than 20% of the fleet uses electric vehicles, and there are ongoing concerns about packaging waste. So, we have to aim to expand EV fleet and adopt circular logistic practices to reduce emissions and waste. Lastly, there's an aging workforce and low technology adoption in warehouse operations. To address this, we can implement AI, automated machine robots, and ergonomic solutions to increase efficiency and improve working conditions. To support these goals, we have identified four high impact project areas, starting with regional sourcing, which can help reduce lead times by 25% and build supply chain resilience by sourcing closer to demand centers. Second, route optimization, whereby leveraging data and smart logistics planning, we can cut delivery costs by 20%. Then, EV integration, that is by increasing the use of electric vehicles, we can significantly lower carbon dioxide emission and move towards more sustainable logistics. And finally, AI and automation adoption, where integrating these technologies could help boost throughput by 25% while also addressing labor challenges and reducing manual workload. Together, these initiatives can help IKEA transform its global supply chain operations.
Now that we've seen what this proposal entails, let's look into the budget and resources that would take for this project to give life. So, based on previous researches on existing solutions and vendor pricing pilot, we've come up to an estimated budget of $1.05 million, which is majorly occupied by last mile delivery with 29% of the budget and the least with workforce of 21%. $250K on localization, it focuses on onboarding regional suppliers and incentive contracts. And last mile, being our major share of $300K, it focuses on the local store renovation, delivery pilot, and routing softwares. Sustainability holds $280K and it covers EV leasing and packaging. It also funds buyback and resale rollout in 15 stores, which is after a successful IKEA's EV pilots. Now moving on to workforce, which holds just $220K of budget, which is basically an investment on people and AMR deployment. Basically, that is autonomous mobile robots, which also focuses on AI automation and organic upgrades. The resources that is required for the project to become a real-time project are people, tech, and physical tools. Human resources handle onboarding suppliers and routing deployment, while tech includes thermal printers, routing software, and AI tools. While the physical tools considers cards and orgo kits, which brings comforts to workers and reduces their risks. And yes, this is the end of our project. We would like to specially thank Tanya and Pamela from IKEA team who guided us and enlightened us with the supply chain challenges in IKEA. We would also like to thank our Professor Andre and all the TAs for giving us an insightful supply chain journey. Thank you so much.